Years ago when I was in high school, I loved music. And so I really wanted to major in music. I wanted to be a musician. And my father was like, pick something else. I applied to a bunch of schools, got into a lot of great ones, and went to Vanderbilt University to major in engineering. And I decided that going to a traditional engineering job was not the right one for me. I had been talking to some of my mentors, and they said, well, why don't you think about community planning? Because, you know, your engineering background will come in great handy there. And you love people and you love working in the community. And so I was like, well, great, because at the time there really weren't very many jobs available anyway. So I went to planning school, got a planning degree, and I became a city planner. STEM shows up in literally every part of our society. And so it's a great career, even if you were like me and you decided that engineering wasn't the thing that you wanted to do. I never have regretted having an engineering background because it's helped serve me in so many different ways. As you go through your career, there are going to be so many opportunities for you to get exposure to things that you didn't think about. And so it's really important that you keep your eyes open and you keep your mind open to the possibilities, because you never know where it will lead you. I went into business school thinking that I was going to be a developer, and actually went into real estate investment banking instead. I actually got a chance to meet this guy who was known as pretty much the father of corporate real estate. He was, known, prolific in the industry. And he had been hiring really talented business school. While I was there, I got a chance to do all kinds of cool things. I learned about finance for real. Savings is about creating opportunities to do things. You can save money by putting it in a savings account at a bank, which is great. You can also save money by putting it in the stock market. The greatest opportunities you have to build wealth for yourself are through usually your real estate assets, the home that you own, and the marketplace, leveraging the stock market. You're never going to build wealth just having your money sitting in a bank account.
I would like to ask, how do we make sure that our innovative ideas do not actually replace people and actually make more jobs?
I personally don't believe that there'll ever be enough AI in the world that will replace common sense and human thinking and understanding. But what I do think it says for you all, and even for those of us who are later in our careers, is that you've got to be flexible and, having the right training, continuing to, relearn new skills, continuing to be innovative, because there's always going to be a problem that needs to be solved. Because if you don't, then you might find yourself in a situation where the jobs will actually go away. 10 years from now, it's really important that we have critical mass in the space. Have you ever gone into a bathroom and you stuck your hand under the water and you can't get it to come on, it just won't come on, and and then you turn your hands over and it comes on? It's because the models were largely built by people who are white with lighter skin. And that's why we have to have things like, these STEM cams, because traditionally people who look like us have not had a chance to participate in those things. You all are brilliant. You are amazing, and you are going to go into the workplace and into life, and you're going to have a lot of people, especially in the current environment that we're in now, who are going to tell you that you're not, right? And I want you to always remember that you are your best agent. You are your own best agent. You have to have the self-confidence and the fortitude to always know that you are the only person who's standing between you and what you want to do in life. And if you are willing to do the work, and if you're willing to build the relationships, and if you're willing to actually position yourself to be flexible, there isn't anything that you can't do. But the world is going to continue to tell you that you are not enough. They're going to tell you that you have to straighten your hair in order to be in corporate America. I haven't straightened my hair in 30 years. I'm actually doing all right, okay? They're gonna tell you that you're not smart enough, or you don't communicate in a way that actually is like, what is for them to be palatable. But know that you need to write a list of things that are gonna work for you, And don't be afraid to go anywhere in the world to find it, because the world is your oyster. And so know that there are those of us like me who believe in you. And I know that you guys are going to have an awesome impact on the world, but you heard it from me. You are enough and you will be fine.